YouTubers! What's up? Morris here. And another challenge that I'm going to do revolves around the perks. Is from Ayub96. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea. Ayub96. How the hell did you think of that name? Anyway, it's about us. See if I can earn all the perks. Well, obviously you have to buy one to get it going, but I don't think I have to buy Quick Revive. I don't know if that was part of his thing. I don't know. I'm probably gonna buy PhD. I don't think it. I mean, as long as I buy something. I mean, PhD is gonna be where I'm out at, so it's either between PhD and Quick Revive, and PhD is probably a lot easier to defend. So, not saying this place ain't easy to defend, but there's just, I don't know. I think PhD is easier to defend. So, yeah. Anyway, who's excited for the new map packs coming out? Or the new map pack, singular. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy Moon. I always love playing a map pack, a new zombie map, I should say, for the first time with some friends. It's always really interesting, and you're experiencing it all for the first time. It would be horrible playing it by myself, though, solo for the first time. I mean, it'd be interesting, but at the same time, it'd be like, you want to share it with someone. You know, want to share that experience, that newness. Like, oh, what doors do we open? I don't know. You know, I need to get some Microsoft points. I have no money to buy any, and so I need to either find someone that's got some Microsoft points laying around, or I need to find someone that will trust me enough to let me license off them. Which, if you don't know what that means, it's a way to. It's just a way for someone to game share. But I don't know. That's the tricky part. I am too poor this month, guys. Too poor this month. I'm poor in general. What am I talking about? So for any of you that don't know, I am in the process of making a machinima, which is, because of that, it's very surprising I even had time to do this challenge. So I'm working really hard on that. It's coming out September 7th. Reason why September 7th is because I wanted to advertise, I wanted to get you guys ready for it and know what day to expect it. And so that I don't forget, I needed a date that was in the future enough to give me enough time to really take it slow, step by step, scene by scene, really not rush it. Really make sure it is just crisp can be, as professional can be. And not only that, but I need to pick a date that I would remember. Like, okay, I told him it would be on this date. Not that I can't look back at the video and see what date I said, but it's just easier if I just have the date that I'll always know. And the reason why I picked September 7th is, like I said, not just because it's, 16 days away, well, at the time 17 days away, it gives me enough time, but also because my son's birthday is September 6th. Now, the reason why I didn't say September 6th is because, like I said, it's my son's birthday. I'm not going to be uploading a video on that day. So the very next day, I don't know. That's the reasoning behind that. And for those of you that don't know what it's about, it is about a scientist, well, former scientist who was working for the military, who was kind of loony. You know how, look at today's age. People in Korea are trying to clone people. Well, I don't know if they've done it yet, but they're trying to. I think they've cloned other things. But just forget about morals. Just what can we do? What can we invent? What can So that's kind of how this guy is. He is a mad scientist. Came up with. He was using human test subjects to, figure out a formula to try to make the ultimate soldier, kind of like an undead soldier almost, but there were side effects, and obviously that just made him undead. And the captain found out. Well, he killed the captain and unleashed it on the world as revenge because he was no longer working for the military. And it sounds really gay with me sitting here explaining it, but the theory is really amazing. And So obviously it's airborne now, and um, not that it's airborne forever. I don't want you to think like it's in the air forever and ever and ever. But a whole bunch of people got infected. So they go and they bite, scratch, claw other people, and they get infected, and so on and so forth. And there's this one guy who's kind of going to be the main character, who's somehow immune to the infection. Kind of think of like I Am Legend, the movie I Am Legend, which is a very good movie, by the way. It's kind of like that. He's, for some reason, he's immune to it. Don't know why, don't know how. It's just something in his DNA, something in his blood. And so it's kind of like I Am Legend, only it's in the sense of the sense of the immunity, it's like I Am Legend, but it goes much deeper than that. You can it's kind of between Resident Evil, if you ever seen that movies, and I Am Legend is kind of tied in there somehow. Only instead of a corporation like Umbrella for Resident Evil being involved in it, it's a singular guy. It's, well, we're probably gonna have him have his his own little gang, but I mean, for the most part, it's, because we had to make it, we were just going to think of just having it be an accident, but the problem with that was, when is it over? You're just going to go and kill all these zombies and everything, and then it's over? I mean, I wanted to make it to where there's one guy that eventually it's going to have to come, it's going to have to be a showdown, and one guy is responsible for it. And as far as the name, the name sounds familiar. I'm sure I got it from some kind of movie. You could probably Google it up. Hugh Crane. It just sounded like, I wanted to get a name that was kind of like old-fashioned, but also sounded a little evil. Matter of fact, there was this one movie. It was a haunted house type thing where these researchers came in. I forget what it's called. The Haunting. Maybe it was literally called that. I don't know. But the guy who the main ghost soul thing was called Hugh Crane. And I think there's kind of almost based on a true story. I think there really was a guy with a Hugh Crane who kept building and building and building onto a house. But anyway, the name kind of stuck out, and even just Hugh Crane sounded good. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty cool. As far as the trailer, there's parts of the trailer that I really liked, especially the ending. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, it's on my channel. The ending is so amazing. I think it's I forget where it starts at, but it's where the body is on the slab, and it's just so amazing. Obviously, if you don't know, I got the music, or the music from The Haunted on from Animal Planet, the little series they have there. It's just, it's such an eerie feeling. I was doing that late last night, and I'm out in the living room. My wife's in bed, kids in bed, and of course I'm in the dark and everything. I'm watching that as I'm editing it and everything, and I kept have to look over my shoulder. So it definitely gave me the feel that I wanted. It was really a that ending is so beautiful. I almost want to just forget everything else, just have that few seconds of video with the ending and the infection coming September 7th. That would have gave it all it needed, but I wanted to give you more of the story. So you can look forward to that. Like I said, if you guys want in on it, send me a YouTube message, and whether you have a computer mic, because there will be some speaking parts, and I don't want to record the voice directly over Xbox, because it'll lose some quality. I want the quality to be nice and crisp. So if you got a computer mic, let me know. It doesn't mean you have to have a computer mic, because obviously there's going to be a lot more motion actors more than there will be voice actors. I mean, we're gonna need a whole bunch of people. Let me know. But do let me know if you have a computer mic. That's obviously going to give you a higher chance. And try to make sure it's not staticky or anything, like and we're not going to have little kids. Like, if you got a little kid voice, you probably won't be I mean, come on, let's be honest. So you'll probably just be a motion actor then. So, yep, I'm excited for that. Also, man, wouldn't it be so freaking awesome if Treyarch actually would make a game just based on zombies? I mean, seriously, they are sitting on a gold mine, and they're, as far as I know, not doing anything about it. Like, if I was partnered with Treyarch to come up with ideas, and you guys would love me, because here's what I would do. This would be the first game I would make. A game based on zombies, different maps and everything. You have your core maps and everything, but there's also another feature. An in-game map editor that you can create your own maps and upload and share with your friends and let them play it. See what level they can get to and everything. And the points that you see, like right now it's 7,360, my points. Those points can add, and you can use them in a store to buy new props. Like if you want a certain, I don't know, run down, abandoned, broken down car to add as a prop, just to give your map some more feel. Or if you want to buy this certain trap that you can take the zombies through and it does a certain thing. I mean, it would be amazing. Like obviously you have your free stuff to get you started, but I mean, it would be amazing. that shit would sell so bad. Well, I mean, so good. You know what I mean? Like, it would be amazing. I'd be in that map editor 24/7. Now, obviously, people go out and they'll just use regular, RPKs and stuff like that and get their points up so they can buy certain stuff. Oh, well, okay, fine, they do that. They'll sacrifice the ray gun and stuff like that. They won't go for the high round. They'll just go for the points. Okay, people will play different. It'll force people to play different ways and everything based on what they want to try to do. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. What do you guys think about it? I think it'd be awesome as hell if you ask me.